Well, hello, my darlings, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I am going to be doing the reading for you today. For those of you who are new to the channel, just a reminder, this is a general energy reading for your collective zodiac sign. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, let it go. Don't force it to fit. Check out the other placements in your chart. If you don't know what the other placements of your planets are in your natal chart, you can Google sites that will generate it for you for free. All you need is the day, the time, and the location that you were born for the most accurate charts. All right? For those of you getting into it so that you understand the placements of the charts, I'm going to go over it kind of quickly for you. So the sun sign, whatever your sun sign is, that's how others see you. Okay? Your rising sign is how you see yourself. Your moon sign is the part of you that is hard to understand. Those are your shadow aspects. Those are the parts of you that get triggered, all right, to heal. Wherever your Mercury is, that's how you communicate, what you're communicating, your style of communication, the tactics of your communication. Your Venus is how you love. How you love, that's your divine feminine energy within, that's your heart space, right? That would be your heart space's choice. Your heart spaces, please listen, to whatever sign your Venus rules. That is your divine feminine aspect within the self, right? Because we're all divinely masculine and feminine. We have that dualistic nature. Venus is your divine feminine. Mars is your divine masculine. Mars is what you're passionate about. Mars is how you take action. So wherever your Mars is, whatever placement that's in, whatever sign that's in, that's the most likely action you are to take. That's the most likely, okay? Your Jupiter is where you get lucky or create your abundance. It expands your life. It opens doors. Very lucky wherever your Jupiter placement is. So just know whatever energies, your Jupiter falls into, pay attention to that, because, making one of those choices could work out in your favor. It could open a door for you. Your Saturn is the 3D reality you're in. That's how your inner being is reflecting in the outer. That's the outer manifestation of what's going on in here. It also reflects your money and your career, like your job and your work and stuff like that. So Saturn's what's actually going on in your 3D. So whatever sign your Saturn falls in, follow that, and that's going to show you what the hell it actually looks like. All right. Uranus is what catches you by surprise. So wherever your Uranus placement is, that's the unexpected possibility. That's the curveball. It may happen even though it's highly unlikely. It could be good, it could be bad. It's usually good, but it's sometimes bad. And it's stuff that we get, like the aha moments, the eureka moments. It's the conscious level where the divine is inspiring you, where the divine is quite literally pushing you to take certain actions in the highest good, unexpectedly, like leaps of faith. Uranus, okay? Bringing the divine to a conscious level. Your Neptune is your emotional, current lifetime healing and reflection. This is the subconscious. This is inner child healing. This is, like the wounded inner child that needs to heal, like childhood wounds that we manifest from the subconscious. So wherever your Neptune placement is, that's kind of what's going on from your childhood wounding that's coming up. So if you resonate with that, that's going to help you get through whatever your blocks are moving forward. Pluto is your past life karmic cycles. Neptune is current lifetime. Pluto is past lifetime. This is your soul cycles. This is how your soul is needing to transform, the deep lessons, the things that we manifest from an unconscious level, right? This is the unconscious. This is the soul's will functioning in its highest good to heal, right? Below the surface. That's what Pluto is. Your North Node is your destiny. That's your highest good path. That's your highest good outcome. That's what you were always meant to do. So wherever your North Node is, that's your destiny point, okay? That you should be aiming for your North Node no matter what else is going on in the fucking your chart, okay? 180 degrees opposite. 180 degrees opposite of your North Node is South Node. It's the exact polar opposite. Now, the opposite of your destiny is your karma. So wherever your South Node is, whatever sign that falls in, Know that those are the choices or outcomes that's going to put you back into karmic cycles of healing. That's not good. Avoid your south node choices, actions. You know, people like that at all costs. Don't go back to your south node karma. All right, just don't do it. Also check your cusps, any of your planets, any of them, because you know, if it's falling on a cusp, there's two different energies at play here. It's falling in the transition between signs. So it's either going to fall in the last 2 degrees of a sign, the 28th and 29th degree. It's either going to fall right on the cusp at 0 degrees between signs, it's going to be on the cusp. Or it's going to be the 1st and 2nd degree of a sign, which means it just transited into that sign and it still has lingering energies of the sign before. So it's a 2 degree room for error from the cusp, right? From the 0 degree mark. So getting into it, Gemini. The first two cards I pulled, the question was, what the hell did you get yourself into, right? How did you get here? Coming into April, what did you do to get where you are? What did you experience? Okay, we got the 2 of Wands in reverse, and we got loyal heart in reverse. And I'm being told to keep it in reverse because I was told before I started these readings to keep reverses. I usually don't pick reverses for this deck, so Gemini, okay. If you're watching this, what did you do to get you where you are? With these 2 cards, right off the bat, I heard selfish motive. This is someone whose path is taking them down. You know, their goal is beneath them. It's beneath their self. This is someone whose goal was really low and who betrayed loyalty, somebody who was being, you know, faithful or giving to them, you know, who was honest with them, someone who was compassionate or who cared for them. Gemini, you or someone you're dealing with had some fucked up motives. I feel like, because the 2 of Wands in Rider-Waite, you always see the man holding the world in his hands and he's looking at the horizon like, I got my whole life ahead of me, I got the whole world ahead of me. So that being in reverse, I feel like someone betrayed the shit out of you and your whole world was stolen away. That whole life that you were looking at, right? That whole future, the world in your hands, I could do anything with my life, I'm free. Yeah, I think someone stole that right off of you, actually. I think that's what got you to where you are, Gemini. Whether it was you that did this or somebody else. But there was a betrayal that got you here. Somebody had fucked up motives. It's like they had a target, because if you see the bullseye, you see the crosshair, it's like somebody had their sights set on you, like you were their target. You were their target. Crosswatcher, take it how it resonates. This was possibly a relationship between 2 people that thought they were seeing eye to eye, that thought they were speaking truth to each other, but I feel like there was nothing but lies. I think they thought they were speaking truth. I think they think that they're expressing, like, love, but there's nothing there. I think they're both lying. I think these people are both lying to themselves, because there's no way you can be with someone this fucking treacherous and not kind of know you're being fucked over. So these 2 people are not being honest with themselves. They're not connecting with their higher wisdom. These owls are flipped. They are not connecting with their higher wisdom. This is sheer, I'm hearing steel. Like bullseye target. Oh, that sucks, Gem. If you're cross-watching this, someone might have absolutely fucking took advantage of you. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini. you might have been completely taken advantage of, you know, and if you are a Gemini, then you could have been completely taken advantage of, you know, take it how it resonates. So what's coming in for April then? Okay. All right, we have the Page of Swords. God, the instant energy I got off of this. All right, Jem, listen. This Page of Swords, this energy in general, this is someone who like super stalks on like social media is what I'm getting. This is someone who is like looking for things to be petty about. I keep hearing the word petty. It's like they're looking for things. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to move on. And so it's like they're looking back in the World Wide Web, in the cloud. It's like they're looking back. They don't know how to move forward. This is someone who's not only emotionally unfulfilled, but they're stuck in their unfulfillment. I'm also hearing it's going to be pertaining to some of you. Some of you don't realize that whoever you're watching this for is also talking to an ex. And they have unhealed karmic cycles with that person. They're probably going back to them. That might be the betrayal. They might have their sights set on somebody who's below them or beneath them, in your opinion, and they're going to betray the shit out of you to go back to them. And that's going to sting. That's going to sting. That's the snake. Because that's going to be completing some kind of cycle for you, Gem, with this person. I feel like someone won't leave either. Take it how it resonates. This person that's like being petty and watching every little thing that you do, looking for every little thing. I think this person even has spies. I'm getting spies. Little spies. I'm hearing little spies. I think there's someone waiting for you to fuck up so that they can, it's like they have an excuse to leave, because until they have an excuse to leave, they're just going to keep taking and being petty. Oh, this is going to sting, Gem. Whether it, I don't know, man. I mean, it could be you doing the stinging, but you know, you might still be talking to an ex or wanting to talk to an ex, and you can't move on, and you're super stalking because you can't move on and let it go. Maybe you completely missed the mark with this person. You know, maybe you completely missed the mark. Maybe you completely had the world in your hands and completely dropped the ball. You know, take this how it resonates. Maybe you betrayed somebody that was loyal to you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you really didn't even realize how much you fucked that up. You know what I mean? Somebody fucked something up. Somebody dropped the ball. Aries was going through the same energy. Somebody dropped the ball. Somebody royally fucked up. Somebody got, this is somebody this is somebody who can't let go, man. This is somebody who fucked up and missed the mark, betrayed somebody else who was loyal to them. Now they can't move on. They're stalking. You can even, they could even be bitter and resentful, like pissed off at you, and when it was their doing, like they can't move on, and you still have cycles to complete with this person, or they're wrapping up cycles with somebody else, but there's some kind of cycle closing and it don't feel good. That's the snake bite sting on the end. That's a lesson hard learned. That's a lesson hard learned, Gem. Someone can't get past something. If someone's world was, or life was like stolen away from them, someone is pissed. Like someone is not gonna let it go. And I think that's why this cycle is closing with poison. Like, Jim, whatever this is, it's fucking rough. Victim. Could be you, the other person, 15-15, right? Devil energy on the clock. Tempting, right? To stay in these victim mode cycles. It's victim mode. Both of you. Playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and ability to maintain personal boundaries. Y'all don't know how to stand up for yourself, and you keep letting the other person abuse you. And then being like, see, they hurt me, they used me. And then you want revenge, right? And then you want revenge, then you want payback. And it's like this vicious cycle. It's this vicious cycle. No one's moving forward. It's just this poisonous, toxic cycle. I think maybe even both of you are looking to get the fuck out of Dodge. You're just playing these games, these head games with each other. You know, these social media games with each other. You gotta stop letting yourself be victimized by other people. Stop being a victim. Choose that for yourself. Stop being taken advantage of. Stop being targeted. Stop being betrayed. Stop dealing with petty bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, close that cycle the fuck out. Fuck revenge. Just close it. Just close it with love. Gemini, close it with love. Seriously. This sucks. It does not have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. And I feel like this, whatever this cycle is with these two twin flames in reverse, if this is karmic, it's preventing twin flame union. It's preventing that cycle from closing to reopen it, you know, start a new door. Because both people are lost in this victim energy. And this is solar plexus chakras. I know that froze, but I hope you guys can still hear me, so I'm going to continue to talk anyway. But this is the victim card. And neither of these people feel deserving. They're both in this pity state. So what are we healing? Right, I have my chakra insight oracles, and we get the throat chakra. This is self-expression. This is self-expression. This is being vocal. This is being assertive. This is finding your inner voice, your individuality to get out of this toxic feeding off of each other. Somebody has to step up. Somebody has to step up and speak their truth. They have to sing it from the top of their lungs, like they have to let it out. From the head space, heart space, masculine and feminine cards. Yeah, one person saying, I can't believe you blame me. And the other person's like, well, don't neglect and expect success. You know, like, you didn't take care of me, or you didn't pay attention. You were neglecting, you know, the whole situation. So, you know, you can't blame me if you were being neglectful. It's like the two of you both just at each other. And if that's your head space, heart space, I mean, seriously. One part of you doesn't want to take the blame, but the other part of you knows that if you don't do the shit you're meant to do, shit gets fucked up. You can't succeed if you're not taking the right steps to success. And if you're stomping around in circles in the same puddle of crap, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to make any progress, you know? So it's kind of having to take ownership. And boom, brilliant idea. We get Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel comes in and it says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Take action to bring your idea to fruition. Listen, if you get a bright idea to up and fucking leave, I suggest you take it. I suggest you take it. If you have a bright idea, you know, a win-win, if I'm being drawn to the unicorn and the lightning, you know, if you got a unicorn in your life and you got a fucking, you know, 1 in a million idea, and it hits you like lightning, it's also shaped like an arrow. It could be Cupid's arrow. You know what I mean? Like, this is... Wow, like someone had the eureka moment, like maybe I should leave. What else do we have? Separation. Wow, someone had the brilliant idea to fucking leave, guys. I hope the fucking camera comes back for this. If you can't see this, this is my Romance Angels card. It's the separation card. Time apart from your partner's on the horizon. Like, if you're in a third-party karmic situation, someone is finally in April being like, fuck it, I can't. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Like, that's it. Someone is having the bright fucking idea to leave. That's awesome, Gem. So at least it worked out in the end, right? What's the reminder? This is my Power of Love activation cards by James Van Praagh. The card is Humility. And it says, you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. You've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. You understand that even if you have compassion for this person, even if you guys have history, even if you guys have things in common and genuinely do enjoy each other sometimes, you understand that this person's journey is different than yours. Their path, their destiny, their future is different than yours. Your paths are splitting. They're going separate ways. And humility is about accepting the fact that it's okay. Sometimes it's time to say goodbye to karmic cycles. Let people go their own ways in peace. Let them learn their lessons and have their soul journey in peace. There's no reason to stay on top of each other, hounding each other, making each other miserable, targeting each other, betraying each other, or talking about each other behind each other's backs, or talking to other people behind each other's backs, because I feel like there's more than one person talking to somebody else. This is super, super toxic, and if you can't truly come to a compromise and end it on a good note, you're gonna end up hurting each other more. You're just going to bring more poison to it. I mean, if this is your sign, and this is the reading that you got, and you're still listening, then you need to trust that leaving this person is the best thing that you can do right now. They are not on the same path as you. They're not your authentic path. They're not your authentic path. They're not your destined path. They're not your destined partner. This is a very karmic situation, Gemini, that you're in. You guys we're all the same, we're all healing, we're all people, but we are on different paths. So Gemini, I hope that helps you out moving into April. Keep you on the right track. Make sure you check out your other signs. If you want more updates on a week-by-week basis, I do have the Zodiac Extendeds for 2019 on Facebook. You can reach out to me at facebook.com/divinerebelreadings. The deadline's March 31st in a couple days. April 1st is when the group opens. I'm really looking forward to that. It's $20 for the month of April, or you can do $120 for the remainder of the entire year. Plus, you get time to go over all the replays. And I do hold the intention that they are indefinite time, so they make sense to you in hindsight. All right. With that said, guys, love and light. Until next time, I wish you absolutely nothing but the best. Nothing but the best, Gem. You're stronger than you know. You or your partner, cross-watcher, you're stronger than you know. This is worth walking away from. Amen to that. Bye.